What is happening? It is a Nintendo Powercast. It is a bonus episode. A very special guest. Some of you are going to know him as Who's Kyle? What's up, Kyle?
What is up? I'm doing fantastic.
I'm so glad you're here. We are going to we're going to talk about your history with Nintendo. We're going to talk about how we met because it's actually a super funny story that kind of got both of us more traction on TikTok, which was just wild. And and we'll just kind of jump into it. Before we do, I have a few things I got to let you guys know about. One, I'm looking for 10 game devs. If you are a game dev that's making a game or has made a game in Unity, I'm looking for devs to test out a product with a company that I'm working for right now called plusmusic.ai. And what it does is it allows you to add a soundtrack to your game with Unity using AI. So here's the thing. We're also going to be paying $100 for everybody that tests this product out. So it's going to probably end up being around an hour and a half of 2 hours of your time. I'm hoping to screen record you using the product, and then we'll give you $100 and potentially use your screen recording for some content, or it may not. It just depends. So that's happening. You can email me n64josh@gmail.com or hit me up on Twitter. DMs are open there. The other thing is I just released my first single under my new music project, which is called Until Today, and you can find it everywhere. iTunes, that's not iTunes anymore. Apple Music, Spotify, all the places. You can look up Until Today. I also have all of the socials. It's Until Today Band. There's a YouTube channel with more content coming out there, and there's gonna be a podcast tied to this music where I'm going to be interviewing artists. So and that's not just going to be musicians. It's going to be all artists, just kind of talking about breaking into the art space and making your art also your business and succeeding that way. So I'm really looking forward to getting this off the ground. But if you want to check out the latest track, it's called Nothing, and it is available everywhere on streaming. So check that out. There we go. All the housekeeping out of the way. Who's Kyle? Where did it come from? Why do I call you Who's Kyle? Why, when I see you in my streams, I'm always like, Who's Kyle?
Who's Kyle? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Flashback to November 2020. You were doing a Smash stream. No, it was a tournament with viewers. And I got out like the first round, but then you were doing semifinals that next day. And so I'm like, okay, I'll just see how things are going, right? And then I see that you have the room ID in the corner, and I'm like, okay, hold up, I've got an idea. So I go, and you keep the password the same. So I just kind of waltzed in, and I'm like, okay, I'm in now. So I go and put my avatar on the spectating bleachers and act like I'm supposed to be there. And then you come back and you're like, who is this guy? Who's Kyle? And then Kyle? The rest is history, I guess.
Well, then you created a TikTok.
Yeah.
Saying I snuck into this streamer's Smash tournament, and it's me going, who's Kyle? Okay, bye, Kyle. See you later, Kyle. Who's Kyle? Like, I mean, you had been in a few streams, and like you know, like, familiar. But yeah, I had no idea. Then there's even merch available, guys. There's Who's Kyle stickers. There's Who's Kyle shirts.
I've got a shirt. I've got a hoodie. I've got a sticker on my mini fridge right now. It's the whole shebang. I've got the mug.
It turned into a whole thing of Who's Kyle. So super funny. Well, let's talk about your history with Nintendo. Where did it start for you? And why was it in the 80s with the NES? No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm not that old.
Well, thanks.
No.
Super cool, man. Thank you. That old.
Let's
All right.
see.
Appreciate that.
Think back to. Okay. I was 4 or 5. No. This was like when the Wii first came out.
The Wii.
The Wii. My
The
parents
Wii.
didn't
Okay,
know
Kyle
what a
is
Wii
young.
was,
Kyle is young, you guys.
and
Just throwing
so
that out there.
yeah. Oh my gosh. So I think it was like one of my aunts or uncles that actually got me a Wii because my parents didn't know what it was, and it was the bundle with the Wii and Mario Kart. So Mario Kart Wii was
Nice.
actually my very first Mario Kart title, and that's how I was introduced to the Mario series.
I love that. That's fantastic. Now I understand why you like the game so much, because it was like your first. It
Yeah.
must kill you inside when I'm like, yeah, I kind of rate the Wii game down low on the tier list, right? Like, does
Well,
part of you die inside every time you hear me say that?
I'm more fond of the solo Mario series more than like I love Mario Kart, but the Mario Bros. Wii and the Mario Galaxy, those I hold close.
Okay.
But
I mean,
the Wii
they're
was
great.
revolutionary, but
You know, it's my camera is not focusing on my face. There we go. It was focused on the bass guitar behind me. But not helpful when you're trying to make a video, you know? So, okay, so it started with Mario Kart, but then moved into the Galaxy games.
yeah,
Tell me about them. What's so special about them?
it's just you always got that one memory. For me, it's our library had you could rent video games at the library. So I remember coming home with Mario Galaxy and playing the first level, and I couldn't jump over this Goomba, and then like the next day, I got scared of the Dino Piranha, and I was like
No
trying to
way.
get my trying to get my siblings to beat it instead, and I was like crying because it was scary, and then
No, no, I
I
love
was
this.
fragile back then.
I was fragile.
But then I don't know when I actually ended up buying the game actually, but then I have it, it's what, 12 years later. How old is the game? Came out 2007. But yeah, love that game. It's like it kind of shaped my childhood, I guess.
That's great, man. I mean, it's very similar for me, right? But it was with the NES. I got Mario, Super Mario Brothers, and Duck Hunt
Yeah.
back in like 1986 or 1987, and it was uh it was it was game over after that. I mean, we're both rocking the Nintendo tees right now. I've got the Mario Kart tattoo,
Fire.
like we yeah, it's definitely something that left an impression on us. And I mean, and now you're creating content, right? I mean,
Yeah, totally.
you're a content creator mostly focusing on Nintendo games. You do some great like I I I know it's not just me because I have other people tell me they're like, man, I love seeing the different things that Kyle's doing. Like when he's like with
Really.
your 20-second controller reviews,
Yeah.
uh and some of your edits on your TikToks. I mean, for real, you should think about offering your services to other creators as an editor. You could probably make yourself a pretty good living, like completely remote, so
Yeah,
like
not a bad idea.
you've got the chops. So we could talk more afterwards on how to market yourself that way. But hey, if anybody's listening and you need a TikTok editor, Kyle is your guy. So we'll make sure to include his socials in the show notes if you guys want to connect with him. So but yeah, talk about the journey with TikTok and some content creation.
All right, the journey. Well, TikTok or just content creation in general?
All the above, wherever you
Okay.
want to start.
Let's see, my first videos I made 8th grade, made a YouTube channel, and it was just kind of me goofing off. But that's where I really learned how to, cut clips and edit things and put things where I want them. And then kind of died off in high school. And then I made a new one. It was more for video games. And that's where I got my capture card and started recording actual gaming content. And then somewhere around there, I downloaded TikTok as a joke, and I didn't really think I would get anything out of it. And then I had the Who's Kyle thing, but that made me realize, oh, I could make more. I could do better videos, and so I just started making more, and then I've just been enjoying the entire thing. It's so fun.
How many follows did that Who's Kyle thing get you? Do you remember approximately?
It was, I think it jumped me to like 2,000, 3,000, and then when I
Yeah.
realized I had an audience, I was like, okay, let's make more.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I remember I would kept going to your page and watching the numbers
Yeah.
just go up, and I was like, hell yeah, baby. I was so excited for you. So that's incredible. I forgot one gaming question. We're gonna backtrack real quick.
All right.
What is the one game that we're all gonna judge you for that you have never played or completed?
I think this I'm gonna get a lot of hate for not even touching Breath of the Wild.
No,
I know.
you own a
Well,
Switch and you've never even touched Breath. Wait, do you have a history with Zelda at all?
no. I was a strictly Mario child.
We got to end this show right now.
Well, I did
I can't
pick it
handle
up for
this.
an hour. My friend came over and he's like, "You got to play this," and so I played it. And if I would have played it longer, I would have gotten used to the controls and had more fun. But I mean, I'm not against it. I will
You have
definitely
homework.
play it.
You
I have homework.
you okay. Never in my wildest dreams would I have imagined somebody would be on this show saying they've never played Breath of the Wild. I can't fathom it. At one point, there were more copies of that game in the wild than there were Switches because people were just
No, seriously.
buying Breath of the Wild when the Switch wasn't even available. So, that's crazy. That's crazy. So, but no other Zelda games then. So you have no
Nope.
nostalgic draw to Zelda whatsoever.
None.
Oh, what are your thoughts on Pokemon then?
Pokemon. It's cool. I tried to get into. Didn't really grow up with that either. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know if I should say that. My only Pokemon game I've played was Pokemon Go when it came out.
Hey, that's
It's something.
it's yeah, you're good. You're good. You're in a safe place. I got your back now. I got your back.
Upsides.
Everybody's gonna be coming for you. That's at Who's Kyle on Twitter. Interesting. So, I mean, would you then say that basically, like, do you play many games that don't involve Mario?
I've got a collection. I've got just got into Xenoblade, I think this year.
Yeah. Okay.
And then what else? So no, Smash has Mario in it. I do have an Xbox. I do play Xbox games sometimes.
Okay. All right. What's your jam over there? Like Halo?
No, I never really was into shooter games. I don't think my mom would let me, but at the same time, I was
So
clouded by the
now
Nintendo.
that you're officially an adult,
I could for sure.
how many shooters are you going to start playing? What's
However many
Splatoon?
there.
Is Splatoon like? Is it?
That's it. Wait, I guess I have played Fortnite before.
Okay.
Played a few rounds. I have Forza 4 and 5 on my Xbox.
Okay.
And what, like Minecraft or something?
Yeah, of course. But mainly Mario games.
80% easily.
Have you gotten into like the RPGs, like Mario, the Mario and Luigi?
I wanted to.
Dream
I've heard
Team
they're
and stuff?
amazing games, but like I never had a DS or anything.
No DS? No 3DS?
Just the Wii.
Just the Wii and then a Wii U?
I do have a Wii U, yes.
Okay. So you've at least you can go back and play some of the DS games.
Yeah.
On your Wii for a little while longer.
Closes.
Yeah, you gotta. I don't think we can add. We have to buy eShop points in order to use
go
them.
And buy Wanted real quick.
Yeah.
Make some bank off of that. Yeah.
Yes, do it. Do not miss that opportunity. Well, especially if you're a Mario fan, that version of the game is from the new Super Mario Brothers, which is the first in that series.
Yeah.
So if you played the Wii version, which I'm assuming you did.
Yeah.
Right? The red case and stuff.
Yep, that red case.
Yeah. That was a game. I would get home from work and immediately have a Wii remote put in my hands for my daughters that were like 5 and 3 maybe. So like they could barely play the game, but they didn't care. They were just like, nope. And then I would try to go past the first level and they're like, no, the other levels are too hard. Let's just play the first level over and over again. I was like, okay. All right, So, but yeah, I highly recommend at least trying to play through New Super Mario Bros. Because I think you'll enjoy it.
I definitely want to. It's on my list.
So, what are there any other Mario games that you have yet to complete? Because this is gonna be This is we're gonna put your feet to the fire right now with this one. So I'm gonna go down the list. Super Mario Brothers.
The original?
Yes.
Yes, but I kind of cheated.
So how?
It was with the Nintendo Online pack. You hold the triggers and you can rewind. So I beat it.
What did you do when you got to World 8-4?
Died inside?
Yeah, and do you remember the pattern or anything? Did you have
No,
to look? Did you have to look it up?
winged it. I had to look it up because I was so lost. So many pathways.
Every time you go, it just takes you back to the
I was
beginning.
like,
You're
I've
like,
already been here like 3 times.
yeah.
What the heck?
If you ever want to really punish yourself, try Lost Levels.
Oh, I've heard that's so much worse.
I'm like in World 6. I've made it through a lot of that game, but I'm trying to figure out. It's on my 2DS right now, my save file. I don't know how to get. I don't know what the pattern is. It used to be anytime there was anything red, then you would take the next pipe. That was the pattern back in the day for the first one. For this one, I can't. There's 3 lanes you have to run, and if you go too far, it shoots you right back.
Oh, that's
and I'm
terrible.
like, I don't know how to. I can't figure this out. I don't know. So, but I don't want to look it up. It's one of those things that like I want to be a stubborn 80s gamer and just be like, I can do this. So
I like doing that with most games. Like my new games, just I can't look because then it's more of an experience trying to figure it out. If you look it up, that's just no fun.
Yeah, it's just lame. It's lame. Super Mario Brothers 2. You beat that one?
Where
you pull the vegetables.
I don't think I ever got past like World 1.
Okay.
I just kind of got bland.
Mario 3. What? Bland? My phone screen right now is Super Mario Brothers 2. Like that game holds a place in my heart.
It's just I don't know. I thought I definitely was more engaged with Mario Bros. 3. I came close to finish Mario. I was like on World 7, I think.
Mario 3?
Yeah.
Okay. That's such a great game.
Definitely.
I highly what's funny about that game is I never owned it as a kid. It was one I would borrow all the time, loved to play, never beat it until like I don't know. I was probably in my 30s maybe before I beat that game. And like on my I think I beat it on my 2DS or something, like something I could play handheld, you know. So that's a really fun one. But now Super Mario World. With Yoshi, the cave.
Yeah. I remember playing all these games, but I don't ever recall finishing, like reaching the ending.
I feel like you've missed out on so much life.
Dedicated to finishing one of those games.
Except the first one. You did the first one, you're like, that's good enough. I'm good. Okay. Well, you have access to all of them. So you've got so much homework with Breath of the Wild. That's 120 hours minimum. And then you got some 2D Marios to beat. But I'm guessing 3D Mario is a little more your jam. Starting with Galaxy. Yeah. Like, did you ever go back and do 64 or Sunshine?
Yes. I haven't completed Sunshine, and I'm so close to beating 64.
Got it. Did you throw the penguin off the cliff?
Yes, everyone does. It's a must.
Monster. You monster. I just saw a meme that had the villain or whatever from The Boys, the guy that like is kind of like Superman, and he had a Mario hat on, and he just chucked the baby penguin like not just gently, just launched it into the atmosphere. It's pretty funny. So yeah, it was really a full send. So okay, let's transition back here. A little bit more about your content creation. You basically started rocking and rolling on TikTok, but now you've transitioned also into Twitch. Are you doing any YouTube?
I really want to. I've been telling myself I have to because that's where all the good stuff is, apparently.
But you've been streaming Twitch a little bit, yeah?
Yeah.
How has that been going? Like, are you enjoying it? Does it feel like a lot of work? Is it more fun, stressful?
Well, recently I'm like I tell myself I should stream, but there's something saying that like, do you really want to? But then once I get into it, I'm like, oh, this is so fun. You know, why haven't I been doing this more often? And so it is definitely better to have an audience on TikTok to then push over to Twitch. I mean, you've experienced that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But then once you get naughty, once you get like somewhat of a chat rolling and some engagement, it becomes a lot of fun. And then I sometimes rewatch things and because I forget to clip something, and then I'm like, I got to do this more often. I'm having a lot of fun.
There's an interesting there's a book called The War of Art, and the author talks a lot about resistance. How like when sometimes when we're tasked with something that maybe we enjoy or could be potentially life changing, or even just, it may not completely life changing, but just something that would help us improve or maybe help us grow or grow our brand or anything like that. Resistance loves to show up and rear its ugly face. And so it's very interesting just hearing you basically describe your resistance when it comes to streaming. And it can come in so many forms. It can come in excuses. I don't have the right gear. I can't, I'm like, there's so many reasons not to do something, but at the end of the day, you're missing out on the opportunity to grow your community. So yeah,
I've been telling myself, oh, my laptop is so bad. Why would I even, try it? It still works to a degree. So why not?
Yeah. Get out there and get it done. Well, who's Kyle? Tell everybody all the places they can follow you.
It's KAR Gaming for most platforms, except for TikTok. I put it as, I think it's just Kyle Richards 129, but I'm gonna change that.
You missed it, dude. You could have done 128. It would have been a callback to Mario 128, which was something that was probably invented before you were born. So look it up, but you just missed it by one number to keep it on the Mario brand.
So close.
So KAR Gaming everywhere, and then TikTok, Kyle Richards 129.
Yeah, and then except for Twitch. Twitch won't let me. I have to add numbers because it won't let me just have KAR Gaming. So it's KAR Gaming 21. So it's difficult trying to brand everything the same when Twitch is being annoying. But yeah, just Twitch, KAR Gaming.
There you go. Cool. Well, guys, make sure to go check them out. Of course, you could jump into the Discord, n64josh.com/Discord. We'd love to see you guys come and hang out with us there. And we will see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.